up. It's all good. We gonna make it like Styles and Jada say. We're live. Shout out to anybody watching this on the replay, and we're gonna give our folks a couple minutes to get in. But this is the Friday Live, brought to you by the Hood. I'm your host as always. My name is Jimmy. I got my partner in crime, Courtney. Court, what's up, bro?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Everything is good. Life is good. You know what I mean? We out here.
Yeah, man. So you in the Midwest, man. How was your trip?
Man, it's all good, man. You know, I live, man. So, you know, I'm fighting the urge to show my travels. You know what I mean? You know how people be,
I know.
showing everything they do, and as soon as they leave out their home state, they gotta put the pics up.
Post no pitch from the plane. I'm outside and all that drawn stuff.
Yeah, man. I've been traveling. I mean, it rained like crazy last night. Like I thought I was going to die out this joint, but
damn,
man, it was crazy, man. Like thunder and lightning. I think it struck my I got a joint, a trampoline in my backyard. I think lightning struck my trampoline because my whole house shook. It hit something. It hit something back there because my whole house shook last night. I was like, oh man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So I mean, glad you're doing well, man. Glad you're doing well, man. Because the world is crazy out there, and you out here fighting lightning.
No, man. Like I'm glad I wasn't fighting that on the flight. I don't really care. I don't care about on the ground, man. You know what I mean?
No, that's an excellent point. That's an excellent point.
Yeah.
Excellent point. So let's see who's in the building, man. Our folks are here. As you come in, do me a favor. Let us know who's here. Please hit the like button, man, to help us get more folks in here. Super chat is open. Everything is here. We are here on a Friday. Let's see what we got here. We got Pac-Man in the building.
What's
up, Pac-Man? How you? Appreciate you. Who else? We got Jamil. Jamil, what up, though?
What it is, though?
Look who this is. Look Adrian. What's up, Adrian? How you been? Glad to see you're okay. We ain't seen Adrian in a month of Sundays. You know what I'm saying? Jamil. Tanelia, what's up, Tanelia? Tanelia, where you at right now? What part of the world are you in right now? Where in the world is Tanelia?
Carmen, San Diego.
Javon, how are you? How are you, Javon? Appreciate you. And Javon is saying, what's up to everybody? The missus is in the building. Hey, LaJoya, what's going on? How are you? Yo, but do me a favor, yo. So we got a number of folks watching. Oh, by the way, Tanelia is in Dubai right now.
Yeah, she doing big things.
Yeah, man.
She live on the run.
Yeah, she do, man. Tanelia, let me ask you a question. I probably shouldn't say this on our Friday show. I probably should inbox you, Tanelia. I was gonna ask you about do you be seeing the Dubai porta potties out there while you out in Dubai? And for those who don't know what the Dubai porta potties are, you just Google Dubai porta potty. But that's either here nor there. AE is in the Bronx. The Bronx is in the building. Where's our brother Jose at? He in the Bronx too. So we got the Bronx in the building.
In the house.
What's up? What's going on? I mean, BX. Yo, so the topic of today's show though is about Google, man. And we're gonna get into that in a second. But just gotta let everybody know, last weekend we did our community event, right? So I want to send a shout out to Inspiring Minds Philadelphia, Andrea Gardner, who put that whole program together. It was all day. It was for the youth. So all the politicians were in the building. We had a bunch of our brothers and sisters who teach finance was in the building. A-Lee was there. Rachel was there. You know what I'm saying? Jamisa was there. So it was a number of us in the building. So that was kind of dope. And everything went well, man. Got great feedback. Got an email from them today thanking us again. So that was dope. Also, Corey and I are teaching finance for the Sankofa Homeschool Organization. So if you haven't and you have kids that you homeschool and you're looking for them to learn finance, make sure you sign up. And you can get information on our site about that as well. Let's see. Adrian says she's just getting over COVID. I'm glad you. Yo, man, all y'all in here, man. Y'all can't do me a favor. Hit the like button, man. All the folks here, hit the like button. I ain't getting no likes out here. But
give me a second, Jim.
Yes, sir. Do your thing, good brother. So want to talk to y'all about that. Also, this past Wednesday, Court and I dropped a new pod. We gave a couple months. We took a couple months off our Wednesday pod, but we definitely did drop a new pod this past week. And we explained why we took the break on the pod, you know what I mean? And we are trying a new format of podcast for various reasons. but the pod is back. Make sure you check that out on all podcast platforms: Apple, Spotify, Google, wherever you hear your podcasts. Me personally, I use this an app called Pocket Cast. I think Pocket Cast is the best podcast app there is. They're not paying me for that. I just think it's dope. Oh, also Spotify. Oh, we back. That's yes. We are back. We are back in the building. Appreciate you. You see the shorts popping? Yeah, I've been going crazy with the shorts. I mean, YouTube is rewarding the shorts, so I'm going crazy with the shorts. But we back in the building. You know what I mean? We back in the building. And we back on Wednesdays too. All right, Tanelia. I read your comment. I'm just gonna put it up here. I'm not reading that. It'd be out there. Oh, all right. So that's how it goes down.
She put it out. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. Oh, that's how it goes down. All right. So
it's for the yeah, mean.
Listen, man. Whatever floats your boat. Yeah, hit the like button. But yeah, so that's what's going on. Just to keep you guys abreast of what's going on. More community events coming up. We're supposed to be in Atlantic City in June. I'll be in Vegas the first week of April. So we're gonna be all around. Corey's in Houston now. So we're gonna be all over the place. Check in with us for our folks all over the country. When we close by, let's get a drink or something. You know what I mean? Like that's what it is.
Yeah.
But Corey, man, how are you doing, good brother? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I asked you about your trip, but how you doing overall?
Man, I'm living, man. So I can't complain, man. Like, the world is a crazy place, but I've been crazy since I was a youngin', so I'm used to crazy things, man. And then I lived on the road for a little while. You know what I mean? But once I graduated from high school, I was in college, I was in service, and then I used to travel all over the world. So, like, I'm used to being on the move. You know what I mean? So. Like being stationary is actually the change of pace for me. Like,
got you. So why you always on the road? My fault.
You funny.
See if any of y'all know what movie that come from. But anyway, with that being said, our main topic today is Google. Now, this is a very, very interesting story, right? And I'm gonna tell you why this is interesting because I saw this the other day. I was having a conversation yesterday with the legend, the finance rebel, Kamari Ellis. And we were talking about different things that you see online and what's real, what's not. But our usual weekly conversation and me talking him off the ledge of clapping at people. But the conversation led to about people investing in their skills, right? We talk a lot about investing in companies, investing in land, investing in all these things, but not enough about investing in your skills, right? So regardless of what your skill is, I don't care if you're a chef, if you're a boxer, if you're a coder, if you're an educator, whatever it may be, investing in your skills is always a great investment, right? I mean, you would agree with that, right, Corey?
Oh, for sure. Like, the more you can do, the more you can do. And at the highest level is about solving problems on a high level. So if you invest in your skills, somebody will pay you to do it.
So everything going on in the economy, and there's so much going on. We could have talked about anything. We could have talked about the banks is collapsing. We could have talked about like the analysts and how they're treating the banks collapsing. We could have talked about Facebook trying to slow key pivot away from the metaverse. Like I saw a thing about they're going all in on AI now. They're ditching the metaverse for AI. So it's all kinds of wild stuff going on. But what I found interesting was all these tech layoffs, right? And what came out through the tech layoffs were how many employees that Google specifically started with Google. Google were finding people who had high skill sets in terms of engineers and coders and things of that nature, right? And they were hiring them at six-figure salaries and didn't even have work for them, right?
Just to keep them away from other people.
They were like, yo, you guys are so good at what you do. We're going to hire you. Just go play on campus. Like, we don't even have work for you, right? So I saw that and I'm like, hold on. Let me share this article real quick so that we could talk about it, right? Because I want to get you guys' opinion, everybody watching. Like, first of all, do you invest in your skill, whatever your skill set is? But here's a little bit about the article. And this article is from Fortune. It said Google overhired talent to do fake work and stop them from working from rivals, right? So they're going to try to make me pay, but the whole article is irrelevant. So Sundar Pichai, who's the CEO of Google, so he takes full responsibility, which led to mass layoffs. And they said that he's been accused of hiring not only for that, but for vanity, right? And what they mean by that is they can report when they are on earnings calls and things of that nature. Like, we employ X amount of employees here at Google. So they didn't even have work to give these good people. But the number one thing was we don't want them at Facebook. We don't want them at Microsoft. We don't want them at Amazon. We'd rather you sit around and collect money for us to do no work. Right. So that was interesting. Then it came out that, of course, if they're doing that, guess who else is doing that? All their competitors. So they're sitting around in the marketplace spending millions and millions of dollars playing defense on each other. Meanwhile, the people with the highest sets of skills don't even have any work to do. They're sitting around and collecting checks like, all right, cool. Well, you're going to pay me. So let me show you this article real fast. And then we could, get into it after I share these couple articles because, I want to get through the articles, right? So people were saying that Meta, right, were hoarding us like Pokemon cards. Staff didn't even like it. She had to fight for work at the company. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, so, so she put up a TikTok video that went viral, right? So she was hired where they put her into a group of individuals that was literally not working. We were just sitting there. We had to basically fight to find work. It was a very strange environment. It seemed like Meta was hiring people so that other companies couldn't have us, and they were just hoarding us like Pokemon cards. So this is a thing in their industry, right? So it's a lot of
Pokemon cards.
There's a lot of ways we could talk about this. For one, imagine like working your skills to the point where you're so in demand that you have companies fighting over you not to work for their rivals.
Yo, that's crazy. Like, yo, that's out of control crazy. Like, I don't even know how to.
Yeah, like just how to process that, right? So but again, right? So a couple of things is that shows you how much money is wasted, right? So people always talk about government waste. Governments ain't the only one wasting chicken because the private companies waste chicken at a high level too. The second thing is it talks about like building your skill set to come across one of these things because obviously they're not going to pick up a bum to hide from their,
yeah.
Oh, can you still say bum? I don't know if that's a word I can still say these days. I don't know if I have to like change that verbiage up. But anyway, but they're not going to pick up someone with a lack of skills. They're going to pick up someone who's talented to keep away. So the way I've read the articles and what I took from this is, man, work on your skills, invest in your skills because who wouldn't want to get paid? And you probably got stock options at these companies just to go sit around and like, play on TikTok.
But my thing is you invested so much time in your skill, you might actually want to work. Like that's why you took the job. You know what I mean?
You see the one lady was like, she felt some type of way. She said, you treat me like a Pokemon card. Like she didn't like it. Like, let's check in with our folks. Callie is in the building. Hey, Callie, how are you?
What's going on?
Callie pulled up on Saturday. You had left that point, Corbett. Callie did pull up. I did see Callie and their entire family and shout out to them for pulling up and supporting as always. Chastity is in the building. The spy whisperer is in the building. I saw that jersey. That was fire. How do they not have work for them? They could have at least trained people. That's dumb. Listen, you get to be so good that people want to pay you to do nothing. How crazy is that?
Yeah, man. I gotta get that.
Greg, what's up, Greg? Shout out to Greg who pulled up for both classes this week in the MDC. We had a couple pop-up classes. We had Russ teaching the macroeconomics class, which was amazing, by the way. Core killed it. I got to give you props, brother. You know what I mean? I give you props offline. I got to tell you in front of the people that your class was amazing. It was like a 15, 20-minute class, but it was so much value in terms of how to find quick plays in the course of the week to cash out in. So that was dope. But Greg was in both of them. Hiring folks for fake work. Yes, Lance. And Lance, how are you, by the way? Lance, I asked about you a couple days ago. I was telling Russ, I said, yo, where Lance at? Lance disappeared. He was like, yo, you got to catch Lance on Discord. I was like, oh, that's what she hide out at. Anyway, but yeah, for fake work, straight fake work. A recruiter from one of Google's divisions just reached out to me a few days ago. Maybe I should respond.
Indeed, you should. Indeed, you should, Miss Adrian. You should definitely respond.
Adrian, absolutely.
Go respond.
Go get that Pokemon chicken, man.
Right.
That's what we calling it now. We calling it Pokemon. Come through, Pokemon. Yeah. LaJoya said, hey, Callie. Angela's in the building. What's up, Angela?
What's going on?
A little late, but what positions are these? Angela, so from what I was reading, it was a lot of engineers and a lot of people who work in do all sorts of coding. And they literally were just hiring folks, didn't have work for them, but they didn't want them to work for their competitors. Another Bronx representative is in the building. Jose is here. Peace, God. How are you, man?
BX in the house.
Lance says, I've been laying low is all. I'm going to pop out soon. That means you over there getting that chicken. She killing the market. That's when Lance get low.
Chicken dead.
But Core, what are your takeaways from those couple stories I just shared, man? What do you think, man?
Tech industry is mad crazy. Like it's just absolute chaos. Um, they don't know nothing about no recession over with in them parts because they just doing all kinds of wild things, man. Like like when your business is so big that you can do that, like like I'm just thinking about the size of your business to be able to hire people to actually do nothing. You know what I mean? Like
You got to be at scale.
and to have money on on your books, like these is not struggling businesses. Like
No.
these are not struggling businesses at all. So it says something about the skills of the people. It also says something about the scale of the businesses. To be able to hire people to do absolutely nothing, just to keep them away from your rivals. So like like I said, it leaves me kind of double-minded. Like the skills of the people and the scale of the businesses that are able to do this.
No, that's a great point. That wasn't one of my original thoughts, but now that you said that, that is like something to really think about. Like you got to be uber successful to even do this. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
you can't be hiring somebody at your corner deli. Like I don't want you working at the deli down the street. Like you you gotta have enough money on your books that you can do this.
yeah, man. Like they these are the top 5 to 10 companies in the world. So
Yeah, yeah.
you can
I would
do stuff
have.
like that.
Chad said I would have kept my head down, took notes, traded, and built a business. I'm pretty sure there are people that were doing that. I'm pretty sure the people that were doing that. Hey, Cookie, what's good? Happy Friday. So yeah, man. So that was the main topic I wanted to talk about, man. Like we're not going to be here long this evening because we are going to do our Bitcoin giveaway. But there's a couple other things I want to talk about. I know I brought it up last show. That podcast is called Business Movers by Wondery. So I'm getting towards the end of that, and man, it's some crazy stuff, man. Like it's about Apple, the specific newest episode, and they were talking about Apple when they really tried to foray into the car game. That story is insane, and some of the things that they built up. So that was one of the things I wanted to talk about. Was for anybody who hasn't checked that out yet, make sure you check it out. Which is Business Movers is the name of that podcast, man. So that's what I'm doing content wise. That and obviously caught up on Snowfall. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, cool. What else is going on with you, good brother? Anything else?
I mean, I ain't really into the TV thing. I watch sports. Like I only watch basketball, football, baseball, hockey, soccer. Like I watch sports, and
Yo,
then
I'm gonna say hockey, soccer. You went down the line. You watch hockey
yeah,
too?
yeah. So and then like I'll catch. I'll watch some movies. I haven't seen a new show in about 3 or 4 months. Like because I'm not, like once it get away from me, I don't even be wanting to watch it. Like I'll let it end and then I'll watch it all in one big clump. Like I don't like watching nothing as it's going.
Mm-hmm.
I need to watch it at the end, like because I'm a binge watcher. Like for me, like what was the joint with all the dragons and all that stuff?
Game of Thrones.
I didn't watch Game of Thrones till season 7. So
Got you.
like I watched and then I watched season 8 with everybody else, and then I was mad disappointed. So that's another reason why I still don't do it.
Yeah. So that was one of the things I want to talk about was that Business Movers, because I think that like so a lot of the business podcasts, especially the business history ones, they're pretty good, right? So they're pretty good in terms of learning about companies. Speaking of that, another thing I want to talk about too. Oh, PowerBook 2. I thought they came on tonight, right? Is that right, Jamil? PowerBook 2 came back on the night, right? I think so. GC is in the building. What's good, man?
I know I will be watching tomorrow. Kamaru Usman is fighting on what's his name? Charles. He said Charles got caught.
Yo, hey, listen, man. Hey, let me tell you about that, man. Charles provided so much content for me this year, man. I can't do nothing but thank the King Charles because I got all kinds of memes off based on King Charles, man. And so shout out to him. He is a legend, man. And that's from BMF for those who don't know the BMF TV show. But Charles definitely helped me in the meme game.
So culturally irrelevant right now, man, because I don't watch any of this stuff, man.
Listen, man, the you see the memes with my guy King Charles, man. I'm Jones go crazy, man. So shout out to Charles for providing me all kinds of content. But listen, though, one of the things I want to talk about, right, is the article I was reading. It is based upon all the stuff going on with the banks, and it was about Berkshire Hathaway, and I was listening to Warren Buffett talk about in 20, I think it was 2021 or 22. Don't quote me because I can't remember. It was 21 or 22 they dumped all their Wells Fargo stock, right? And they've been a long time holder of Wells Fargo. They owned about 10% of the company. So we're talking multi-billions of dollars. And that was a crazy dividend that they were getting. And they got rid of all of it back then. And what he was saying is when they were looking at what was going on with management and the company overall, he said it was just way too much fraud going on. And what was interesting about his thought is one of the things he said. He said a lot of times with these companies, people will commit fraud for short-term gains. He was like, but fraud is bad for business. He's like, never let anyone tell you that fraud is good for business. He said, because eventually, if you're committing fraud or doing something wrong, like that's always out there. It can always come back to bite you, and it always will come back to bite you. We just don't know when it will come back to bite you. But I just thought it was interesting the way he said it. He said, like, fraud is bad for business. And a lot of people, because they were so worried about next quarter's earnings or what we're going to report to, the analysts next quarter, they try to do things they shouldn't do. And I thought that was an interesting perspective. And he saved his company billions by doing that, because they would have lost billions in market share right now with everything going on. But anyway, let me see. He said, yeah, it came on last night. Okay, I got to check that out. Silicon Valley Bank is too fail. Well, they already failed. Depends on how you define fail. Because they are failed. But I mean, here's one thing I can guarantee you. And I've got an argument with some of my Bitcoin friends about this. Banking isn't going anywhere, right? It's not going anywhere. It may like change forms, but it's never going anywhere. Banking is as old as anything else. Like, I don't know what's older, banking or prostitution. Prossies. I like that. I like that slang, by the way, Corey. That was kind of fire, prossie. I got to start using that. That's stolen. He was talking about creating numbers. He sent that to his shareholders. Okay, yeah. All right. So he must be a Berkshire shareholder. Yeah. Yeah, because he was talking about Wells Fargo was wild, and some of them executives was wild. They were straight creating fake accounts. Like, it would open up accounts and sometimes in real people's name. Like, you go to the Jones, find out you got 5 accounts in your name because they was trying to get a bonus. Yeah, they was out there wilding. Rochelle is in the building. Rochelle, what's good, Rochelle? How's young Ken? How's the young legend doing? Tell him that we asked about him.
And your daughter too, man. She out here doing it big in her business too.
Yeah, man. So I just thought that was an interesting quote about just fraud being bad for business, because no one ever thinks about that. They think about short term and never look at things from a long term perspective, and it will always come back to bite you. And I just want to double down and say fraud is bad for business, and that includes some of your favorite folks on social media who be frauding. It's bad for business. In the words of Sean Corey Carter, man, there's only so long fake thugs can pretend, man. So with that being said, though,
these are so much the facts.
These are so much the facts. With that being said, though, if you want to hear our thoughts on SVB, that was part of our podcast we dropped Wednesday. Like I said, our podcast is back, all podcast platforms, also our YouTube channel. Also, make sure you check out our YouTube shorts. Like, shout out to anybody who checks our YouTube shorts out. I got a new series I'm dropping where I'm doing book reviews in 60 seconds. Yeah, so book reviews. I got 2 done so far. I got a bunch more to drop. I'm dropping them once a week. So book reviews in 60 seconds. That's on our YouTube shorts. You also go to all the different platforms, but YouTube shorts is where we at, though. That's our thing, man. I really bang with YouTube shorts. You know what I mean? Okay. See, look, he out here getting to it. Thank you, Femi. Just picked him up from Friday Chess. Like, see, he gonna be a legend, man. My man, chess, finance, all of it. I love it.
He's chess student too.
Okay, I love all that.
Yeah, he's gonna be that dude.
Thanks, Tanelia. I appreciate that. Puts on XLF. Yeah. Did we miss the play though?
Yeah, it might. We might have missed it already.
Well, you got your chart. You got on the computer with a chart.
Yeah, I can look at it.
Let's look at it real quick. Pac-Man brought it up. Let's pull the charts up. Share your screen if you can. Let's look at XLF.
All right, give me a second.
And by the way, this is not investment advice. Nothing we say here is investment advice. It's for educational and informational purposes only. Pac-Man brought up XLF, so we want to take a look at it. I tell you what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a couple puts right now, man. I want to run a put on Zuckerberg. I talked about it the other day on Russ's class, and I was going to take a long-term put that day.
I don't know what Zuck is doing. I don't know what this guy's doing, man.
Shout out to CJ who talked me out of it because I'd have lost a little bit of chicken, but I'm trying to run some puts on Meta, and I'm looking at Nvidia too. I want to ask you to look at that for me too, Core.
Oh, I already even put mine in.
Although I probably shouldn't have said that because that was going to be my Sunday play, but I'm opening my mouth too early. I got to find something else now. But so this is XLF. So
So
man,
this is XLF.
wish you luck. That thing. Look at that spill.
Yeah, this joint is real spill.
That joint look like it fell off a cliff. Look at it. That's the daily chart.
Yeah, this is the daily chart. We got a crossover back here, and this joint just fell off a cliff.
Mm.
And then let me look at the 4 hour. Oh, same thing. Once we got that crossover, then we just fell down. We fall down.
Hey, listen, man. The saint is just a sinner who fell down.
Yeah, man. But it looked like, if it, it hit the bottom, then we might. It still look like you got room to fall, though. That's the craziest part. Let's look at the daily. I mean, the weekly. Let's look at what we got on the weekly. Yeah.
Nasty work. I don't know if Lance is still here. Lance, if you are still here, what you think about Chats too? What you think about this XLF?
Look at that. Look at that long red line from last week. That's 2 weeks ago. This is this week.
That's nasty.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's the 200. We just dipped under the 200. So we might bounce back up to the 200. But we just dipped under the 200. That blue line is the 200.
Look at that gap.
Yeah, that joint, Gabby like them prices we were just talking about.
Outstanding.
All right. Jesus.
Gap, man. All right, pull up Meta real quick. My man Zuck laid off like 11,000 people when they shot up.
That's the weekly.
That's the weekly.
Let me get on the daily.
Look at that on the daily.
That on the weekly, that joint still got room.
Yeah, it do.
On the crossover. All right, let me expand my chart real quick so people can see what's going on. We got a crossover on the daily too, but we hit the top of the Bollingers. So
see, I was using Keltners. On my Keltners, this joint looked ridiculous. But same difference.
I just like to see the crossovers. Just tell me when we're gonna get the strong move. Like I'm still on the Keltner. I'll put it on the Keltner channels. Let me see if I got that chart real quick. No, I don't got that chart on here.
Okay, that's all good. And the last one, look up NVIDIA for me.
Oh, I'm already in NVIDIA puts.
I'm thinking about running a play with them to the downside too.
Yeah,
I know this is not our trading show, but we got blame Pac-Man. Pac-Man brought up some plays, so we start looking.
Yeah, I'm already in these.
Look at that.
I put it in the what's
I see you in the Discord.
Yeah, because we got that crossover.
Can't even lie to you, bro. I found this play using your strategy. I didn't even see you put it in the Discord, but I found this play using the screener that you just showed us on
yeah, man. It's too because I
was like, oh, NVIDIA.
Yeah, it's stealing money, especially with good companies.
Look at that gap band. Oh,
yeah,
dang.
Because even if we come back down to the 20, you talking about 234. We had 2.
So Tanelia said, I got into the NVIDIA puts. It went up to $20 in 5 minutes after you posted it.
See? Like,
all right, yo, look up Wayfair real quick. Pac-Man 91 says he got some leak puts on Wayfair. How far out are your puts, by the way, Pac-Man, if you don't mind sharing?
Damn. This joint tilted all the way down.
Yeah,
Wayfair was like a $300 company. Like this joint is
full tilt poker. What happened to Wayfair as a company?
Nothing, man. The economy is bad. People ain't spending money like that.
I mean, I don't follow Wayfair, so I don't know. He said January 2024.
Like, not only is it below the 20 and the 50, look how far it is away from the 200. This joint is under the 200, and this joint is just—it's
been under the 200. But I mean, something had to happen from a fundamental standpoint on Wayfair. Like they're not making no money.
I don't have no idea. I don't, let me look. Let me see.
I'm not a consumer of their products.
Let's see what the news. 5 retail stocks to avoid.
Look. Tanalia said Wayfair was selling kids on their website. Yo, I'm not laughing at them selling kids. I'm laughing because I hear stories right in 2023 and nothing at all shocks me. Like I read somebody sent me a story the other day about the Pentagon saying about UFOs are getting ready to approach us or something like that, and I'm like, there was no shock. It was like, okay, this par for the course in 2023.
Yeah, I just look at the Wayfair news. Damn.
The economy hurt Wayfair. Wells Fargo was using foreigners to open bank fake accounts. That was on Dirty Money episode 2, the wagon wheel. Yeah, Wells Fargo been doing dirty business for a long time, man. It was, if you look at the history of that company, they've been doing a lot of dirty business.
Wayfair loses 5 million customers. That'll do it. And at 1.3 billion.
Does anybody watching? Do you guys even use Wayfair or shop at Wayfair? Like, what do they even sell?
I know they're supposed to sell furniture. I don't know what else they sell besides furniture though.
Yeah, I've never bought anything from Wayfair. That's like, I don't even know what they sell. So yeah. So anyway, man. So all right, man. So we looked at a couple companies, man. Let's get ready to do our giveaway, Corey. Unless you got anything else you want to talk about. Before we do our giveaway, I do want to say this though. Yo,
like what?
Yo, hey, yo. Yo. Hey, yo, you wildin', yo. Dollar General stocks was on mine. I didn't know they were up like that. Hey, listen, man.
Yeah, because when the economy was up, people was using them like, all right, I can go get my stuff for $1. You know what I mean?
Yo, Tanelia's crazy, yo.
Yeah. She answered your question, bro. What did they say?
She gave me. I asked the question, and she definitely gave me an answer.
That's terrible. We're not laughing again. We're not laughing at.
Yeah, I don't want nobody. I'm not trying to get canceled, man. That was just crazy.
Like,
V-Don, what's up with you, good brother? What's up?
What's really good?
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy V-Don, man. One of the best folks on Twitter, man. You just gotta be careful what time of day you click on his page.
Not safe for work.
And Twitter got chill too, right? Because it's hard to use Twitter in like any sort of public place now because Twitter be showing you stuff that other people liked. And some of y'all that I follow, right? Cause I made it my business. I don't like nothing because I ain't, I'm not trying. But some of y'all be liking some wild stuff, bro. Like I went to my page the other day, dog, and it was nothing but pun. I was like, yo, I don't follow none of these people, but it's stuff that people are following. Like, I'm not saying that's what Don is doing. I'm not putting Don out there. I'm not saying that, but go follow Don. Is all I'm gonna say. You'll get some flavor, man. But yeah, some of y'all gotta chill with y'all likes on Twitter, man. Y'all gotta understand that. Crazy part is some like senators and congressmen, I guess they don't know that happens. They be liking some wild stuff, bro. Like people who are public officials.
Caught out there.
Even Barack be liking some porn star stuff, dog. He got chill too. Like,
I mean, Barack ain't the president no more. He can do whatever he wants.
I get it, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, they're gonna hit us with either.
As long as his wife don't care, neither should we.
This is true. You're absolutely right. But he gonna hit us with I was hacked or that was one of my assistants. He gonna hit us with one of them. But yeah, y'all be liking some wild stuff, bro. I don't know why Twitter does that. That's kind of violating, though.
No, that's not kind of violating. That's 100% violating.
Yeah, like damn, dog. Like
I can't even shadow like some of my.
That's what I'm saying. Like it pops up on your timeline, so I'm scrolling down. Somebody thinking that I'm following all
shadow like the cheeks. That's crazy.
I'm following none of this, but my whole timeline and Twitter don't censor, so it's like hardcore, yo.
Yeah. I'm good. This is why I'm not on Twitter. I'm not on Twitter. I'm not on TikTok.
Don laughing because Don know exactly what I'm talking about. Keep it moving, laughing too, man. Taya's in the building. What up, though? What it is, though? So I'm laughing so hard that my glasses fall down.
It's crazy out here, man.
Yeah, man. So if y'all got some more interesting timelines, man, hit me up on Twitter. I'm at JW the Blueprint, like I am on everything else, man. I need to clean my timeline up, man.
No, you don't. You don't.
Oh no, listen, no, but see, I'm gonna tell you why Don is the greatest follower on all social media, man. Don is in my top 5. Tanelia and Don, I got 2 of my top 5 folks here, man. Because Tanelia just be having me dying laughing all day long.
Her timeline.
Don is amazing because Don is like a combination of ratchetness and righteousness. It's like Don go on a whole Black Power trip, and the next thing you know is cheeks on his page. I'm like, hold up, he was just over here, but that's what makes Don amazing, man. Don is a multifaceted brother,
as we are all of us.
Shout out to our brother Don, man. Everybody go follow Don on social media, man. Don is the guy, man. One of the best followers on social media. With that being said, though, we're getting ready to do our giveaway. For those who don't know, we give away Bitcoin every Friday. Any Friday that we're here, we give 2 folks $25 worth of Bitcoin every Friday. If you want to be put into our giveaway, just put a 1 in the chat.
Throw your ones in the air.
I have a Cash App account, and if you win, you have to let us know that you're still here, and then you have to shoot either myself or Corey your inbox or by the hood inbox, and you get paid this evening. So let's get ready to do our giveaway. And again, our podcast is back. Please make sure to go listen to the podcast. Give us 5 stars on Apple, Spotify, whatever. We're trying to get our numbers back up on our pod. You know what I'm saying? Yo, even if you don't care to listen to it, just play it in the background, man. Show us some love, yo.
Yeah. Get me spins up. So, I mean, like I said, the more we can do, the more we can do. You know what I mean? The more we get paid, the more we can do for the community. You know, we put the money right back.
Hey, by the way, Sankofa, that's coming up. I'm going to post about that probably tomorrow. I'll post a couple of times so y'all can take a look at that with the Sankofa situation going on. We will be in AC, June, Vegas, April, Houston, March. So either both of us or one of us is going to be all around this place.
Yeah, I'm all over Houston, H-Town. I'll be in H-Town probably till mid.
I think I'm going to be in San Antonio or somewhere in Texas in June. Yeah, June, I think. Yeah. So, yeah, you know, I got the flyer on for me when I pull up in Texas, man, because everybody over there, I got to be like John Morant. You know, John Morant, anywhere he pull up, he got the ratchet.
Yeah, you know, I mean.
So we got a couple questions here. I'm getting ready to start the thing now, but Pac-Man says, when do you think the economy will recover? All right, so that's a complex question.
Recover is that's kind of a complex word.
So I don't think we've seen that we haven't even started yet in terms of where we're going. And they have to get inflation under control. They have to get inflation under control. And the only way to get inflation under control is literally to hurt people. What I mean by hurt people is people have to lose their jobs because they need people to stop spending. Like, to keep it very simple, people stop spending, right? And what happens when people stop spending?
And then they put the money back in.
Prices got to come down.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, Pac-Man, yeah. So he said, it's a great point too. Don said, for black people, the economy will never. That's another way to look at it too. You ain't lying, Don. Crypto was wilding. See, tonight, stay away from crypto. Buy Bitcoin and stay away from crypto, yo.
35% on crypto on Bitcoin this week.
Stay away from crypto, man. Buy Bitcoin, man. Will be 2 million job losses. So I think more. But here's the thing, though. Those numbers, man, you gotta watch those numbers.
They don't even count half the stuff that's supposed to get counted.
Well, and also they be counting those gig economy things. Those are not full employment. Like if I'm over here doing DoorDash, like 3 hours a week, that's not a job. And they be counting that stuff. That's not a job.
Not at all.
You know what I mean? Like that's not you don't.
Not that you can't make money from it.
Hustle. Listen, I have nothing wrong with anyone hustling because I know people that hustle on like Uber and DoorDash to get money to trade with. So I ain't mad at that. But I'm saying like, if we're acting as if that's a full-time job that you can live off of, it's not that. Like
you can. It all depends on where you live.
Man, it's literally called the gig economy. It's a gig, right? You can hustle, like, but you can't get me a nice little 6-figure job at Google to sit around and twiddle your thumbs.
No, for sure you can't.
I'd rather have that job.
But if you willing to put 40 in, you can get a full-time salary out of it.
I'm trying to go with Adrian, man. I'm trying to get me a $200,000 Google job to sit around and
and watch them
throw spitballs at your coworkers, like just sit around and do nothing. Because you said
anybody else went into this
anybody else want to get in? Please put your ones up. Put your ones
in the air. But like you don't care.
Let me pull the wheel up though. Yeah, but I think that I don't think we've seen enough pain because listen, I was talking to an appraiser today, and he was telling me how on the high end side, he was, as a matter of fact, it was funeral homes he was telling me about. He was doing some appraisal on funeral homes, and he was talking about just how drastic the high end market, right? So first of all, I learned a lot talking to this guy today about funeral homes, but that's either here nor there. But he was talking about funeral homes in the high end market. One of the things he's talking about the high end market is like some of the condos in Center City, Philadelphia, are dropping like crazy. And he was saying to the point where he would do an appraisal 6 months ago for a court case or something, and it's one number. 6 months later, there's an appraisal on the same property, and it's a couple $1 million lower in 6 months. Now, that's not the average home. That's in the very high end. We're talking about 5, 6, 7 million. But one of the things he told me that was interesting about funeral homes is he was giving me some data on funeral homes. He was saying how like there's more people in 2023 who wish to be cremated than have ever been. Like there's more cremations going on, and because of that, funeral homes just aren't making the amount of money they used to make because one of their biggest things is upcharge of caskets, right? Funeral homes that sell caskets make so much money on that's like literally their biggest
Man,
revenue generator. But more people are now deciding to be cremated. Yeah. But what he said was interesting though. He said like so there's a lot of in Philadelphia there are funeral homes that are the Jewish community has funeral homes. Like I know there's one called Silverstein and there's another one or whatever. But he was telling me is like because of their like religious beliefs or what have you, they don't choose those cremations. So their still revenue is still crazy high. But just how like the small nuances in culture can affect value, I thought that was a very interesting thing. He said you can get the joint at Costco. Yo, people be going all out for them caskets, bro. Them joints be $10,000-$20,000. I don't know if any of you guys have ever like had to deal with I mean everybody's to deal with death, but everyone have actually been there looking at the prices.
Yeah, look at the when this was 27 years ago, 28 years ago, we buried my grandmother, and the casket they put her in was $12,000. So I can imagine what the prices is like now.
Yo, crazy, bro.
12 racks for a casket in 1997.
I told my family, do not spend that kind of chicken on me for no. Do not. First of all, I want to be cremated. Burn me, and take me and throw me in the river somewhere in Jamaica, or
However you got to do it, but don't spend no crazy amount of chicken on no damn.
Yeah, man. Just take me and sprinkle me on Don's timeline on Twitter. Like just don't spend that kind of bread though. Couple comments before we start putting the names in. Don says America can never put the real numbers out there because if you take people that don't make a livable wage into account, the poverty rate is somewhere around 50%. That's scary. That's scary, bro. That's scary. Adrian, I'm glad you're back laughing with us, man. We have fun on Fridays, man. I'm glad you're back laughing with us. Funeral homes are the biggest scammers. They try to charge $200 for us to bring a radio and play a song. What? What? I got a question, everybody. I want y'all to put it in the chat. We're getting ready to put the wheel up. What business, in your opinion, everybody watching, I want you to put this answer there. What business is the biggest scammer out there? Who's the biggest scammer in terms of an industry?
I got two.
You don't gotta give me a specific business. I don't want you saying like, yo, Johnny's like, no, nobody personal, nothing personal, but in terms of an industry. So, so today
I got two. I got two.
You start us off, man. What's the biggest scam in industries?
All right, so universities are number one for me.
Ooh.
And Rochelle put my other one, which is churches.
You want to clap at all the institutions.
And you just said what's the two biggest scammers? And so the government is definitely a scam. But
you mean like Mozart, slide me out of the rented pine box into the grave. I promise I won't care. There you go, Adrian. I like that too. Because you may wake the dead. I tell my family, just take my casket from the plywood at Home Depot and put it in the coin. So
yeah, my two are universities and churches. Insurance and banks are definitely at near the top.
Not this one though, the military service.
I don't disagree.
Right.
I've been in the military also.
Angela says the medical industry. Yo, that might be my number one, right? This is coming from someone who has health insurance, but for my folks out there that have health insurance,
upcharges be crazy.
Have you ever looked at the bill, like not what you paid, but what they actually charge your insurance?
Oh, for sure.
Oh my God.
Yo, it'd be crazy. Listen, because I got 4 kids, so I see those bills.
Yeah.
Them joints crazy, bro.
Would they be you ever go to a hospital, dog? They be hitting you for like $600 for like a Motrin.
So if you ask for itemized charges, you can fight some of them charges and get them brought down. You can get those charges
Yeah,
itemized
I,
right now.
I learned that on TikTok. I ain't gonna lie to you. I saw a dude on TikTok do it, and I was like, "Oh, that was fire." But the thing is, my copay is like $10. Like, but
Yeah,
I,
I'm not
if
fighting,
you
but
go
I was
look,
just saying, huh?
if you go look, it's like, Mark, what
Yeah,
up though? Hey, Mark, I know you got a buyer for me, bro, for my new joint. And by the way, I just put a new duplex on the market, man. Mark, look out for me, bro. But anyone online talking about relationships. That's the new wave, Don. They gotta
yeah,
chill, yo. Don, the funniest one out of all the relationship Jones is the dude that has a list of the things that women say that men can't do, and he keeps the running list. That might be the funniest one. But yeah, big pharma. Okay, medical, another medical. One time they tried. Yo, tonight, yo, it's time to get out of here, yo. Tonight. Oh God. Hey,
oh man,
hey, Tanelia, man, we love you, man. We gotta get off here, yo. Tanelia gonna have me like I'm about to throw my computer, yo.
yo, that was amazingly funny.
There's certain treatments that you can't not receive if you lack the insurance and money. Facts. I work for hospital, hitting licks. The damn ER. I don't need 5011 tests for a sprained ankle. Though they will charge your insurance like crazy. Yo, today they hit me with 3 haymakers, man. I gotta pull the chart up, man.
Yeah, come on, bring the joint up, man. Bring
All
the
right,
hood.
we're gonna try it, yo. Yo, Tanelia is wilding, yo. All right, let me clear this one out. Let's clear this one out. Boom. So Corey, you gotta go back. If you want to get put in this, remember, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna put names in, then I'm gonna give you a second if I missed your name. But let me go back and see who put their ones up. Shout out to Tanelia, man. She got me dying, yo. I'm gonna be dying for the
Yo,
rest of the night, by the way.
all right, you ready to start, Jim?
Yeah, first one I got is Rochelle. Is that who you got first?
Yep.
What you got to that?
Tanelia. A-E.
I don't want to spell Tanelia's name wrong. I believe it's
T-E-N.
T-E-N-E-A, right?
Yep.
E-A-L-Y-A.
Yep.
Got it. Finally got it. All right. What else?
A-E. Daniels.
All right.
K and Dan.
Dan. Uh-huh.
Jamil.
Uh-huh.
Pac-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Cheating ass Vidon.
Mm-hmm.
Greg. Tunu. T-U-N-U.
All right.
Adrian. Callie. Angela.
Who?
Angela.
Oh, Angela. Got you. That's it.
Jovan.
Jovan. All right.
And Mark.
Mark.
And Chaz.
Chastity. Just put Chaz. All right.
That's it.
All right. Dang, we got way more folks watching. I mean, some folks don't even care to have Bitcoin. It's all good though. But let me get myself together, man, because now you got me dying.
Yeah, yo. Man, she walked out. She started off with the quarter, but then it just went downhill from there. Like it just went crazy.
Yeah, Adrian said that she was the same thing. She was in the hospital and ER, and they ran a pregnancy test, and she's 53. Damn it, and I don't mean nothing. I've seen. Listen,
Janet Jackson just had a baby at 50.
Yeah. So Mark says I saw the duplex. Yeah, man. Let me know, bro. Let me know if you got something for me. Mark, I got another joint I'm about to put up in Springfield. This property is beautiful. Like when I talk about like area behind it and all that. So I should have that up not this week, the following week. But yeah, so I'm out here working, Mark. I'm just trying to, get a couple dollars. Trying to be like you. But with that being said, man, let's get ready to spin, man. Remember, if you have to let us know that you're still here, then you got to text myself, Corey, send us an inbox, do something, and we will get you paid this evening. But let's get the first one, man. Let's get popping. By the way, before I do this, I'm going to give y'all one last minute because I don't want to miss anybody. Rochelle, Tanelia, A.E.T., Dan, Jamil, Pac-Man, Cheating Ass, Vidon, Greg, Tunu, Adrian, Callie, Angela, Jovan, Mark, and Chaz. I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. If not, we can get it popping. I see. I'm broke though. Yeah, no, you ain't broke, bro. Mark it to it. All right, let's Oh man, I'm still laughing at Adrian. But let's go. Let's see the first one is. Good luck, everybody. It's a crazy spin right there.
Look at that.
Look at that. You deserve it. I ain't even mad at that, yo.
And Algos is like, Tanil, you got to get some Bitcoin.
Yeah, yo. The algo is like, yo, we gotta reward her for the comedy. You gotta reward her. If I ever got pregnant this age, I'm becoming very. Hey, yo, are y'all all wilding right now?
I'm not even saying that.
Y'all all right, we've been on too long.
yo, wild out.
Y'all going off, yo. Y'all going off. Today it said, thank you, Jesus. Angela says, congratulations. All right, let's get the last one. Before I spend the last one, remember, please do me a favor. Go check out our podcast on the podcast app. I don't even care if you listen, although I think you should listen because it's fire. But even if you just play in the background, man, we trying to get our podcast. We brought it back, trying to get it back popping. So if you can, please do that. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And, we'll see us out in the streets, man. But here's the last one. Let us know you're still here. Tanelia, shoot me an inbox with your Cash App. I know I already got it somewhere, but shoot it to me anyway because I'm old and I don't want to forget you. I want to make sure you get paid tonight. So, and see, look at Mark, man. Mark co-signed Adrian and her madness, yo.
No,
yo, cut it out, bro.
Stay off the steps. Adrian.
What's that podcast that pays you in Bitcoin? Great question. So there's an app. It's called Fountain. Yeah, Fountain Stream. Like if you stream, it pays you Bitcoin to listen to podcasts, and it does pay you in Satoshis. All right, so here we go. Let's get the last spin up, and let's get it out of here. Ooh!
Rochelle with the win.
That was very close, but Rochelle with the win. Congratulations. Oh man. I gotta give me a cup of water messing with y'all tonight, man. Y'all got me dying over here, y'all.
All right, Rochelle, send us your Cash App so we can send you this Bitcoin.
Yeah, Rochelle, shoot me a message. I know, Chaz, it came very close. Rochelle, shoot me a message. We'll get you paid this evening. And tonight I said inbox me. You ain't got that. So she said everybody pay me $1 for my comedy show. So, everybody watching, shoot Tanelia Cash App, yo. Show her some love, y'all. Shoot Tanelia Cash App.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you one for my personal, man. I gotta pay Tanelia, man, just for a comedy. I'm gonna shoot you something for my personal one too, man. So everybody shoot Tanelia, show Tanelia some love out there, man. Yeah, I mean, she was cooking since the beginning, telling me the truth about the Dubai porta potties, man. So that being said, though, yo, you got Lance over here dying too, by the way. Congratulations to all the winners. For everybody, please support. We'll be here next week, another Bitcoin giveaway. Hopefully Tanelia is here with her comedy stylings, but we will be here. We love you all. Please stay safe out there, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace.